This person does not exist is a website that can generate random human faces in one click. Man, woman, child. Here's a man, and you can click refresh image. And we have another man. Let's refresh the image. A woman. This is Karen. Refresh the image. And so these people look real, right? So let's talk about the generator of fake portraits. People tend not to think about the effect that neural networks have on our lives because usually we see the result of its work and not the face of a neural network. Perhaps that is why the generator of fake photos became the main topic of discussion for several weeks in media devoted to technology at the end of 2020. Not everyone was able to guess that AI could generate a realistic face of a non-existent person in a couple of seconds. Fake portraits look very realistic and it's frightening. If AI can create faces for itself and can text like real people, then what is going to happen next? We are talking about the website thispersondoesnotexist.com. And are going to tell the history of the areas of application. The way the generator works will be explained further. The AI face generator is powered by StyleGain, a neural network from NVIDIA developed in 2018. GAIN consists of two competing neural networks. One generates something and the second tries to find whether the results are real or generated by the first. Training ends when the first neural network begins to consistently deceive the second. And then right here, there's a deep brain AI application. They're AI humans ready to go, and you can literally type a script for them and they'll read it. So think about the news anchors that glitch, and are they even real? I think there was a documentary called The Lost History of the Flat Earth. I'm pretty sure that's the one, but there is an AI generated human in this documentary. It's a really long documentary. And then there's this AI generated human in it. And he looks kind of real, but he also looks kind of cartoonish. An interesting point is that the creation of photographs of non-existent people was a byproduct. The main goal was to train the AI to recognize fake faces and faces in general. The company needed this to improve the performance of its video cards by automatically recognizing faces and applying other rendering algorithms to them. However, since the StyleGain code is publicly available, an engineer at Uber was able to take it and create a random face generator that rocked the internet. About the generator. For the user, everything works very simply. As soon as you are on the website, a random face is generated. You can download the picture if you want. Refresh the page if you don't like the person that you are seeing. If you see the same face, just wait a couple seconds and refresh the page again, and the website shows a result of the generator's work, which are updated every 2 to 3 seconds, not the generator itself. How to recognize an image of a fake person. It's almost impossible to recognize the image of a fake person. AI is so developed that 90% of the fakes are not recognized by an ordinary person, and 50% are not recognized by an experienced photographer. There are no services for recognition. Also, a neural network makes mistakes, which is why artifacts appear, an incorrectly bent pattern, a strange hair color, and so on. The only thing you need to do is take a closer look. Humans' visual processing systems are far stronger than computers, so it is possible to recognize forgery by detection. Jevin West and Carl Bergstrom created a website called Which Face is Real, which is focused on teaching people to be more analytical of potentially false portraits. Before making suggestions that a person in a photo is existent, there are several things that need to be considered. One of the most common ones is symmetrical issues, in particular, eyeglasses and earrings. Same uneven issues with teeth are quite common too. Look for odd characteristics like pixels and repeated incisors. Fake hair in general may seem with some glow around it, or look too straight and streaked again with visible asymmetry. Study the background carefully. If it's fake, it may include unusual distortions in shapes and lines, or have torn appearance overall. Bleeding through occurs in bright colors that stand out from the background onto a fake person's head. Another distinguishing feature of the NVIDIA StyleGain algorithm is glossy water splotches. So this is interesting, and I think people should be aware that this is something that can be used not only by catfish, but crisis actors and false flag events.